Anything is possible. It started with a dream.
Hi everybody, it's Cindy here. Okay, so this is a pre-recorded video because at the time of this, you're watching this video, I am actually in Kitchener, actually in St. Jacobs, because I have a meeting to attend tomorrow morning, which would be Tuesday morning. I am pre-recording this a few days ago, but I wanted to make sure that we didn't miss out on Mystery Monday. So, I will be back Tuesday evening for my fancy fold class that is happening. But I just wanted to make sure that you didn't miss out on this video and you guys still had something to watch and that kind of thing. So let's get started. So, all right, what did I tell you you needed? I told you you needed your card base. I told you you needed a piece of 4 by 5 1/4. I am using white for mine. And I told you needed 3 pieces of Designer Series paper that were 1 1/4 by 2 3/4. And I'm just looking because I've lost the 1 piece to my Designer Series paper already. All right, this is off to a fantastic start, is it not? I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants as it is, so this is just... Oh, it's in my card. That's why I can't find it. All right, let's start. Okay, so I actually did a lot of the pre-die cutting, and well, I didn't do the die cutting, but I did the embossing ahead of time. So for this card, I am actually using the Countryside Inn Designer Series paper, and I have embossed my white. I don't know, can you see that? Okay. This paper is, this embossing folder is incredible, and you can actually emboss the paper as well. I am going to make this a landscape card. All of my cards are going to be landscape cards. You can make your cards how you wish, but mine will all be landscape. And again, I'm flying by the seat of my pants because I'm recording this about a week before you are watching this. So I'm trying to get all my ducks in a row so that when I'm gone, I'm not coming back to complete and utter chaos. Okay, so I'm gluing down my white 4 by 5 1/4 piece of white cardstock that I have embossed with the Countryside Inn paper or embossing folder. And I'm just going to let that sit. Now, what I did was I went into my Love It Chop It. So if you have not done Love It Chop It with me before, you need to. You need to do at least 1 class. You would appreciate the technique, and it will make your paper crafting experience much nicer. Okay, so what we need to determine here, which is going to be tough, is what side of your paper do you want to use? So I'm actually going to use these 3 patterns. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to try to evenly lay these out. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue them down when I'm happy with the placement. Okay, so this is the Countryside Inn paper. If you're not familiar with it, check it out in the book. It's quite lovely. Even if you're not a blue person like myself. Okay. And then I'm going to add this white piece here because I think if I do too much blue, it might look a little too dark. But so I'm going to add this white in here as such. And then I'm going to bring in this piece of Night of Navy Designer Series paper. And it's not going down there. Okay, super duper simple, fun layout. Now, I put way too much glue on that, but that's okay. You don't know. You're going based on what I'm telling you. Okay, so here we go. This is what I'm going to have. Now, I am going to bring in my Layering Leaves stamp set because this Countryside Inn paper and Sweet does not really have any words to go with it. It actually has just got that large 1 piece stamp. So I am actually going to pick maybe just like a hello. So I'm going to guess, I'm going to cut my Misty Moonlight at about 1 inch. And I'm going to try something here live on camera. Wish me luck. Okay, so where's my hello? Hello, right here. Okay, so I hope you're going to play along with me and you're going to post your cards so that I can pick a winner. Because I love seeing your creations. Love it. Makes me so happy when I see people post their pictures. Because that gives me motivation to go try something new. So I'm doing Misty Moonlight on Misty Moonlight, which actually worked out well. So that was positive. And I did a 1 inch piece. And I'm actually going to go ahead. I'm going to flag this. Maybe a little too long, so we'll just snip that off. Oh, I have glue on my paper snips. That's not good. Not good at all, actually. Okay, so we're going to cut there. And cut there. Oh my gosh, how cute is this? Okay, and then I want, if I were my dimensions, where might I be hiding? How about right here? Okay, so I'm going to pop up my hello. I love how simple and elegant this card is. I have to tell you. I was going to see if I have any ribbon that I could put on here. But I'm sure I got some gems somewhere. I must have some gems. I got drawers and drawers of gems, friends. I must have something. Oh, here's my rhinestones. Remember those rhinestones I was looking for last week that I could not locate because somebody else needed them? I found them. Okay, now I just can't find my take your pick tool, which I almost put away in with my blends, and then I had it in my hand, and I did. Can you tell I'm flying by the seat of my pants tonight, guys? Oh boy. Okay, I don't know where it went, so I'm just going to use my fingers. So actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. I'm just going to put 3 little rhinestones here. If I had my take your pick tool, this would be much better. Wow, that's super simple. I would like to put a ribbon or something here. Not sure I have a ribbon that I can put on there. But I could actually punch some of these leaves and put them over here as well, which would be really cute. So I could do that. All right. Let me just see what I can do here. All right. So I am going to get my boho blue ink and my punch so that I could maybe try some of these leaves. What do you think? Let's see what we can do here. We'll give it a whirl. And if it doesn't work, and if I don't like it, then guess what? I don't have to put it on my card. It's the beauty. I have to think about this for a second. That was silly. Actually, I just did that wrong. Anyway. Let's see what we can do here. All right. Now, let me close up my ink pad for a second. So I hope you guys are stamping along with me tonight on this one, because it's a super simple layout, but I think it's a really fun layout that you could modify. Okay. Bear with me for 1 second. I'm going to attempt to punch this next one. Oh, look at me. It's almost like I kind of know what's going on. I might have done this once or twice before. What do you think? Okay. So yes, so I am in Kitchener as you're watching this, attending meetings tomorrow. So I will be home in time for the Fun Fold class. But I might be just pulling in just as my class is starting. So that could be interesting. Let's just... I love going to Kitchener when I go the back way, because then I'm able to go through all Mennonite country and see the horse and carriages and that kind of thing. I think that adds a little bit to it, eh? Okay. And see the horse and carriages and that kind of thing, and I love it. It just brings me such peace. I love the simplicity that our Mennonite friends live. I admire them, actually, because I feel like we could all live a little simpler life sometimes and not have so many things, right? I feel like sometimes we have too many things. So I'm very fascinated by them. And how in today's day and age, how like things have changed, but for them, I know they have changed as well, but probably not as much. Like I know one of the gentlemen that we buy some of our bulls from, he actually is what they call a modern Mennonite, which actually means that he is allowed to have a cell phone and hydro in the barn for business, but they are not allowed to have it in the house. And they're not allowed to have a phone in the house. So we text him, which is kind of weird, but we text him and he's able to text us back, but they're not allowed to have any of that technology in the house. And so when we go, his wife oftentimes will be outside cleaning the horse and buggy with the kids. It's just so awesome to see. So, okay, so now this next one I'm using is actually the earth and textured paper, and I've taken the Pretty Peacock color because I love it, and I'm using this new embossing folder that's from the Holiday Mini or the Occasions Mini, and I don't know if you can see it, but it is like, it's incredible. If you're coming to the soiree, you're gonna see it in person. We might see it a lot. And so this is going to go this way. This is what I had envisioned. I don't know if this is actually going to turn out the way I had envisioned, but we'll see. I didn't actually, normally I prep one of these cards before I go live with you guys. So then I kind of have an idea of what I want to do. But I'm not tonight. So I'm actually really kind of doing, I'm kind of doing the mystery with you guys because I really don't know what these cards are going to turn out like, or, you know, how I can maybe turn this around. So, I'm right along with you tonight. So, okay. And then this piece. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's kind of what I'm envisioning. I love the I keep calling it Tempting Turquoise. Oh my gosh, I just did another video too and it kept calling it Tempting Turquoise. I love the Pretty Peacock. Don't ask me why I keep calling it Tempting Turquoise. Tempting Turquoise was an older color. I think we just retired it actually. It was one of my favorites, but I love Pretty Peacock too, so I'm not sure. Tempting Turquoise was more of a bright color. Whereas Pretty Peacock is not. So they're not really even similar in color. So that's bizarre. But anyway, nonetheless. All right, here we go. Okay. Now, I have no idea what I'm doing as far as decorating this one. So let's see what we got here. Oh, yes, I think I was thinking something along this lines. I could do like a vase and then a sentiment with some of the spriggies. What do we think? So maybe something like this. A vase with some of this maybe. And then a simple thank you. That might work. What do you think? Yes? Okay. Now, this is kind of, this color is like Pebbled Path in there. So I am going to actually stamp my vase in Pebbled Path. I love this little vase, actually. I think it's actually adorable. I have to go this way with it. You can't even see what I'm doing. Okay, so there's my Pebbled Path. And then if I can bring in, I'm here at the studio today and I have to tell you it's very hot and muggy because there's no air conditioning. And today, as I'm shooting this video, it is like a ridiculous temperature outside today, like 41 or something silly like that. Okay, pretty big talk. And for somebody who has asthma, probably not a good idea to be in a house that has no air conditioning. Just saying. I don't always do the smartest things, do I? Okay, you don't have to agree with me. Okay, so I'm going to do this one in Pretty Peacock as well. And maybe do it over here. Okay, now let me close out my ink pads. I'm going to die cut these. All right, so I am back. I have just gone to die cut this. You didn't even miss me, did you? Probably not. All right, I'm going to cut my thank you. Down so that I can use it as a flag. Oh, that is totally not even straight. Oh, now I almost lost the whole thing. Okay, there we go. All right, let's do this. All right, so bring back my card. Bring back my card. Okay, here we go. So let's pop this one up here. Punch these guys out. Put them in here. And then we can do a little thank you. Super duper sweet. Are we loving this? I'm always excited to see what you guys think about these cards. So please, I need lots of feedback. I never know if I'm on the right track. Like, do you guys like the cards? Do you hate the cards? I know some of you guys just say, oh, I'm not picky. Well, I know, but I still like to hear, hey, I love those cards. They were great. Or, oh, I don't really like these cards because I already know how to do this. Or whatever the case is, right? Put my post-it there. I kind of die cut this wrong. You would know if I hadn't told you. It's a little bit wonky on the one side, but anyway, okay, I'm doing this and I'm flagging. I love to flag. Okay. How simple this card is. These are cards that you could absolutely whip up and you could absolutely use your scraps for. Okay. Now, I had dimensionals here, remember? Remember I had those dimensionals? I did. Now they oh, here they are. I was like, and they've gone away again. Okay. So, I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one here. And I'm going to put one up there. There. Okay. Card number 2. Okay. Love. Now, my third one and my last one, I am using, oh, let's clean my stamps here first though, before we move forward. See, the beauty of this being a pre-recorded video, friends, is that you guys can stop me. Or you can fast forward me if I'm talking too much. Right? You don't get that luxury on a live. On a live, you're like, oh my gosh, Cindy, stop talking. Oh my gosh, just get to the stupid card already. I know. You say it. It's okay. I got broad shoulders. I don't mind. Okay, I'm just going to put these away. Okay, there we go. Now, my last card. Oh, I'm hot. Okay. I am using Mossy Meadow cardstock. Not a card I would or color I use a lot. I do use it, but and then I'm using this fancy dancy. I saw fancy dancy. This is the Snowflake embossing folder. And again, if you're coming to the soiree, you're going to see this in live person. But for those of you that are not, the funny thing about this embossing folder, I have to show it to you, is that it's like, I don't know if you can't tell on camera, but there's smaller dots here. So you'd almost think that's like touching the ground maybe. But I feel like it should go this way because it's snowing hard and just lightly falling. I don't know. Anyway, Maya and I had this big debate over it, and she feels that the embossing folder was made incorrectly, but I don't think it actually was. I think it's just all in how you think snow falls. Okay, let me see here. So last Friday, I did post 2 fall cards in my 3-week series, and I'm curious to know what did you think of those cards? Did you like them? Look how super fun this card is. Boy, I might have to add this card to the soiree just to. This is a bonus card. Okay. I got to stop designing projects for the soiree because I keep designing them and Maya keeps saying, Mom, stop. We have to cut and prep everything. And I'm like, I know, but like, look, this is so cute. We should do this and we should do that. And she's like, no, we're not. She can be kind of mean sometimes. Okay, why is that not sticking? Okay. So, as I'm at the market while I'm away, I'm really hoping to pick up some apple fritters because I just got introduced to these famous apple fritters, and I picked some up for my family last time I was there. Oh, come on. See, the problem is with embossing is that it takes a little bit longer for the glue to adhere because it has to get into all those little nooks and crannies. So yeah. All right. So here we have Wishing You Seasons of Cheer. And I feel like this one has a die. Oh, it does. It has a tree. Oh, it has a little tree. Maybe we could do a tree. What do you think? With the Wishing You Seasons of Cheer. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so now I have to go cut my tree though. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Did you miss me? No, you didn't. It's all right. I have broad shoulders. I'm okay. All right, so here we go with our tree. So I did this in Mossy Meadow because I figured that's the color of the rest of it, and instead of bringing in another green yet, let's just see here how this. I'm curious to see how many of you will actually make this card. Right? Okay, well that's sitting to dry. I am going to grab a block. I'm not sure where my long block went, but anyway. And okay. Oh, well that didn't work out so well, did it? Okay. I'm going to use sweet sorbet on this. And, uh-oh. I did not do what I thought it was going to do. I'm going to use sweet sorbet. And the reason I'm using sweet sorbet is because my real red is not crazy juicy. And I find sweet sorbet is a really nice Christmas red. So let me see how this turns out. Okay, not bad. I'll take it. Okay, I'm gonna let my tree dry, and I'm gonna have to put some Winkostella on it to offset some of the gunky glue that came oozing out of it. Okay, so I'm just cutting this piece at 1 inch. Well, actually, a little bit under 1 inch. And of course, we're going to pop this up. And then I'm going to reach behind me in my cupboard of tricks. And I am going to grab something fancy dancy. Okay. Stay with me. In my cupboard of tricks, I have got these, if I can get them opened. Oh gosh, I've never had this many problems opening packaging before. Oh yes, I have. Who am I joking? Okay. Nothing there. Okay, those are big snowflakes. So I'm going to put some gold snowflakes on here. These are adhesive back snowflakes. And these were actually the team gift last month for my team meeting. So if you're on my team, you receive those as a free gift from me. All right, now I'm going to bring in my Winkostella, and I am going over my tree. And so what this does is it gives my tree some glimmer, and it also covers some of the glue that got spilt onto my tree. So it's kind of a twofold purpose. There we go. There we go. Okay. So can you see the shimmer on my tree? Okay, where are my 3 cards now? Right here. Okay, friends, here we are. There's 3, there's 2, and there's 1. So 1, 2, and 3. If you want to go ahead and vote, I would love that. I'm loving these 2 actually more than I thought I was going to love this one. I thought this was going to be the 1, but I'm loving these 2, to be quite honest. I think I like this one the best. Minus this maybe. I think I want to take those off, but I do like this one as well. So please go ahead and vote, and be sure to comment, share the video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not already, because that is like a really, really important thing to do. And if you haven't signed up for my newsletter yet, please let me know and I will send you the link, because I am going to start sending out newsletters more consistently, and they will have the promotions and that kind of thing on them. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for your patience as I kind of mucked through this one. And we will talk to you very, very soon. Bye.
Anything is possible. It started with a dream. Our passion made a difference and built a